Hello there, good afternoon, how you doing? Yeah, it's the Big B, yeah, Barney himself here, keeping you company on the Super Adventures Show here on WPTF 28. Yeah, hey, I got some really good news and some bad news for you this afternoon. First, the bad news. The TV POW game is busted. Yeah, the TV POW game is not in working order today. But now for the good news, I have lined up some really good-looking artwork from some of my friends out there. Yeah, I have been saving up all of these pictures of the Peanuts kids and Snoopy and Woodstock and all of our friends there. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at this afternoon instead of playing TV POW. Yeah, but don't worry because it should be back in working order very, very soon. Okay? Okay. Well, let's take a look at the first pictures here then. Oh, there's one from Phil Novak in Gibsonville. Picture of good old Charlie Brown there. Yes, sir. Thanks, Phil. Okay. Right next to it's this one from Heather Johnson down in Sanford. There's another picture of Charlie Brown there. Love that yellow T-shirt he's got on and his furrowed brow. Thanks, Heather. Here's one from Greg Bunn. Yes, Greg is over in Nightdale. Let's Charlie Brown looking a little bit overheated maybe from the sun there. Okay. Hey, and here's one from Carrie Shields down in Chapel Hill, or over in Chapel Hill, depending on your sense of direction. That's Snoopy lying on top of the doghouse. There's Woodstock perched up on top of him. Charlie Brown down there on the grass. And then there's this one from Kenneth Medley from Southern Pines. It's another good-looking shot of the old CB there. Okay, fine. And then finally there's this one from Todd Mabe. M-A-B-E, maybe. Maybe it's Mabe, maybe it's maybe. He's from Greensboro in any case. Charlie Brown taking the dog food out there to Snoopy, yeah. Looks like he's going on a hike. And speaking of taking a hike, why don't we take a little hike right back to the Super Adventures? Don't go away. Hey, I want to remind you that we got Lost in Space coming up for you at 4 o'clock this afternoon, as usual. Yes, and that'll be followed at 5 by Outer Limits. Star Trek's still hanging around there, rolling on the air at 7 o'clock after the News Center 28 at 6, followed by the NBC Nightly News at 6:30. Okay? Stick around. Now, why don't we take a look at some more of these pictures? Special Peanuts comic strip show going on this afternoon here on the Super Adventures because the POW game is bustado, as they say in Spanish. Hey, there's a whole mess of pictures of Snoopy there. Come in from Mac Partham from Goldsboro. Love those, yes. Very talented artist. Okay, here's one from Chuck Green. From Greensboro, yes, one of the famous Greensboro Greens. Snoopy saw on the old log there, catching 40 winks there on top of the doghouse with Woodstock up in the nest in the tree branch doing about the same thing. Good-looking picture, Chuck. Okay, here's one from Glenn Ambrose from Fayetteville. Yes, that is Snoopy there with Woodstock on his tummy up there on top of the doghouse. You can tell which one is which because of the arrows. Okay, here's one from Christy Cooper from Garner. Yeah, that's a nice-looking picture there, all colored in very prettily. Prettily, is that a word? Well, I guess so. I said it. Okay, thanks, Christy. Here's one from Joey Ottenberg from Fayetteville. Looks like Snoopy, maybe that's a baseball bat he's got in his hand there. Looks like maybe he's standing at the plate, ready to take a swing at a miss. Okay, thanks, Joe. Nice picture. And then finally, whoa! Hey, here's one from Alvis Rigsby. I like this. Alvis is from Durham. Looks like Snoopy there baking a pie. I certainly hope it's apple. That's my favorite. Woodstock down there eyeing the pie. Yes. Okay. Hey, thanks for sending in those pictures. And listen, stick around. We got more Super Adventures coming up for you right now. Say, I don't know about you, but it's looking like Super Adventures is turning out to be one of my personal favorite shows. Maybe that's because I'm on it. Yeah. All right. Hey, since the POW game is busted today, what we're doing is taking a look at some pictures that I've been saving up for a while. Yeah, some of the friends from the Peanuts comic strip. Yeah, lots of Charlie Brown and Snoopy and their friends. Why don't we take a look at some more of those right now? That's a good idea. Hey, there's one from Jay Jackson in Raleigh. That's Jay, and looks like who is that? Peppermint Patty down there, or up there rather. It never play jacks on a hot sidewalk. That's the truth. Whew, I tell you. She is from Raleigh, if I didn't mention that. Here's one from Eric Black right next to that. That's a picture of Snoopy there with the black ears and the red collar. Okay. Here's one that came in from Carol Lundberg from Garner. Yeah, I like that red doghouse and the woodstock there in a tree. And that seems to be what they do a lot of there in Peanuts. Sit around staring at the clouds, yeah. All right. And here's one from Jay Wooten over in Rocky Mount. And that is Woodstock perched up there on top of Snoopy's tummy. Nice picture. Okay. Here's one from our friend Michael Erickson, right here in Durham. The B is for Barney, and the S is for Snoopy, I guess it would appear. Okay, thanks, Mike. And here's one from William Riles from Durham. Yeah, Snoopy leading Woodstock and the troops on a hike in the snow there, Klondike, I guess. Okay, Sidney Jackson from Fayetteville sent in his picture of the Red Baron there. No, that's Snoopy cursing the Red Baron. Yeah, okay. All right. And then finally, there's this one from Chris Shreves from Gibsonville. Snoopy versus the Red Baron. Curse ya, RB. Okay. Hey, nice-looking pictures. I really like those. Fine. Well, I tell you what we ought to do without wasting any more time. Why don't we get back to the super adventures and see what's going down? Hey, I hope you're enjoying the show here this afternoon. With the TV POW game busted down, we've sort of taken the opportunity to show some of the great Peanuts comic strip character pictures we've been saving up for you. Yeah, so let's get back to those. At this point, I'm really liking this. Yeah, there's a good-looking picture of Snoopy up there cursing the Red Baron from the top of the Red Doghouse from Matthew Martinez from Fort Bragg. Yeah, nice shot, Matt. Okay, Daryl McLean from Fayetteville sent in this picture. Nice pencil-on-paper drawing there. Kind of the same scene, but it's a good picture nonetheless. Okay, Ricky Price from Selma sends in this one of Snoopy. Yes, looks like he's got a target down there on the doghouse. That's just what the Red Baron would be looking for, I think. Okay, Sammy Hamilton from Sanford sent in this picture of flying with Snoopy there. There's a little curl of smoke coming out the back of the doghouse there. That's yeah, that's terrific. Also got one from John Hamilton, Sammy's brother. Okay, this one is from Jerry Pierce from Wake Forest. Yes, look at the big grin there up there on Snoopy. Yes. Yeah, I like that. And Richie Pierce, Jerry's brother, also sent one in. And then finally, there's this one from David Lee from Chapel Hill. Yeah. Snoopy, look at this. All right, who planted the flower? See, it's grown up there, and it's blocking his view of the clouds, no doubt, lying up on top of the doghouse there. Nice pictures. Okay, nice show, too. We got a good show going for you. I like this kind of a theme show. Yeah. All right, well, speaking of themes, why don't we get back to the main theme of the show, which is the Super Adventures. All right, yeah. Hey, this is the part of the show where we normally do the birthday thing, yes, but hey, in addition to having the TV POW game busted down, I hate to tell you this, I also lost the birthday book. I did. I've misplaced it. I left it sitting there on the desk someplace, and it, well, you know, it sort of went away. But listen, we're going to do it anyway, because you kids out there know who's having a birthday and who isn't. So we're going to go ahead and do the birthday thing anyway. Let's take a look at some pictures that we got here anyway. First of all, that's a nice flower. Have some fun on your birthday there. Comes in from Katie Haynes in Pittsburgh. Hey, thanks, Katie. Okay, this one is from her sister, apparently, Libby Haynes. I say apparently because she's also from Pittsburgh. Yes, everybody whose birthday is today, happy birthday. Thanks, Lib. All right. And then finally, there's this one. Oh, this comes in from a bunch of kids from Chapel Hill Elementary School, Joey, Ray, Kenny, Ralph, John, and Willie. And they say today is your birthday. Yes, this day is it. All right. And that's Super Barney there saying so. Okay, fine. Well, I tell you what then, why don't we hear from the Beatles sing a happy birthday to you right now? Yeah! Hey, there you go. Congratulations and happy natal anniversary. Like I always say, you only have one real birthday, and the rest are just anniversaries of that momentous occasion. Yes. All right. So, hey, congratulations, like I said, on making it through another year, and many happy returns, and hopefully many happy birthdays to come in the future. Okay? Okay. Well, let's get back to the Super Adventures right now. Hello there, yes. Gee whiz, you almost caught me off guard there, yeah. Well, hey, that pretty much takes care of the old Super Adventures show for this afternoon anyway. Now, hey, I want to apologize one more time here because the TV POW game just, it picked today to break down, and then on top of that, the birthday book gets misplaced, and I say we've just had our problems. But I wanted to take the opportunity to get in all of those great pictures of the Peanuts comic strip characters that we've been saving up here, yeah. And Charlie Brown and Snoopy and Woodstock and all of their friends there. I really enjoyed seeing those. I hope you did too. And if you want to send me a picture, by the way, there's the address down there on the bottom of your screen. Yeah. And or your birthday announcement for the birthday thing. Send me your name and address and, of course, how old you're going to be and when your birthday is. And, we'll resurrect the birthday book there. And make sure we take care of you come your birthday. All right? Okay. Well, stay tuned next for Lost in Space. It's coming up right away. You'll love that. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows. That's followed at 5 o'clock by The Outer Limits. Yeah, another one from out of the past. And then, of course, at 6 o'clock, it's News Center 28 with the Frank Lasseter. Yes, Frank Lasseter and Woody Durham and Kim Bratton. She's going to be on with the weather, too. My old sidekick, yeah. Okay, that's, of course, followed at 6:30 by the NBC Nightly News. And Star Trek is still around, only at 7 o'clock now. Yeah. So, listen, have a really groovy afternoon. And, hey, I'll be back again in a couple of minutes. So, don't go away. Sit back and enjoy Lost in Space and have a really fine time. Yeah, Barney on YouTube here. Hope you're enjoying Lost in Space, yeah. Probably right now you're wondering, hey, isn't it time to play TV POW? Well, it would be, but in case you missed the first hour of the show there back during the Super Adventures, where I mentioned that the TV POW game is feeling a little bit under the weather, that's what the problem is, yeah. So, what we're going to do here is remind you about sending in your POW entries. What you got to do is get yourself a postcard, and on the back of it, put your name and address and your phone number. Hey, whatever you do, don't leave off your phone number. No, indeed, because if you do, we can't call you. Remember, that's the name of the game. We got to call you up to play TV POW. You don't call us. And without your phone number, as a matter of fact, we can't even put it in the box with all the rest of the cards. Because what would happen if we drew your card out and it didn't have any phone number on it? We couldn't call you anyway, okay? Oh, also the time you get home and how old you are, okay? Put that stuff on the back of the card, and then on the front of it, in addition to the 10-cent stamp that the post office needs or else they won't deliver it, put TV POW. Here, WPTF TV 28. Post Office Box 3540, Durham, North Carolina 27702. Okay? Okay. Hey, and when we get your card in the mail, we'll put it in the box with all the rest of the cards, and then you got to have a little bit of good luck going for you because, then we got to draw your card out of the box in order to call you up to play TV POW. We'll have a nice prize for you, too, if we do. So, get those cards and letters in, and get your name in the box. Okay? Okay. Well, let's get back to Lost in Space right now. Woo! I tell you, this is really getting exciting, yeah. Hey, we're not going to, stay away from Lost in Space here for very long here. What I want to do is just to take a second to remind you to enter TV POW. What you got to do is get yourself a postcard and then put on the back of that your name and address and phone number, whatever you do. Don't leave off your phone number. And the time you get home and your age, and then send it in to TV POW, WPTF TV 28. Post Office Box 3540, Durham, North Carolina 27702. Yeah, okay? So, get your cards in the box, and then get lucky, so that maybe we can draw your name out and give you a call to play TV POW, okay? Okay. Well, with a little luck, next time the POW game will be back in working order, and we'll be able to play again. All right? All right. Well, let's see the last part of Lost in Space, and then don't forget Outer Limits at 5 o'clock.